Hey guys, Scott here, Pine Barren Craftsman. I want to bring up a video here for you guys today. I was doing some work in the yard and it came up to me as I was talking, an idea for a video that might help some people. Let me get out of the way of this picture behind me. A lot of people like the picture of the ducks. I'm going to talk to you guys today about Blink security cameras. Okay, I used these a couple years ago at my previous house, and just to give you a little bit of a review, I guess, as it was about how it worked for me and installation and how I was told about it. A guy that I know, a friend of mine, he works in the security camera business, and I was asking him about, I want to have cameras that I could use to notify me more as an alarm system, and also I'm not really worried about a lot of storage of long clips, but mainly just notification and a live feed, and being wireless. So he said instead of running all wires and having monitors in the house and having to do like this whole state-of-the-art deal, he turned me on to these Blink cameras. They sell them online. There's a couple different kits. I think they were $100 a camera, and with the kit you get a sync module. I'll get to that in a minute. Basically, that's all you need is Wi-Fi and a screwdriver, a drill, and follow some directions. The hardest part about this whole thing is you got to download the app on the cell phone, which we can go over, and making sure that the technical aspects of the software is done, that the installation is a breeze. So let me just show you what we got here. This is the Blink Outdoor Protect What Matters Most Inside. Okay, this is what, an Amazon product, I'm guessing. Works with Alexa. Motion detection, two-way audio. You can talk through the cameras, each camera. Day and night HD view, weather resistant. That's what we're going to get to. They have an indoor camera and an outdoor camera. These are the black ones. They're outdoor. Use them indoor, use them outdoor. Just get the ones that are waterproof. I think the white ones, these are the black ones. The white ones, I think, are indoor. They have like a white frame around them. To me, you might want them outside. You might want them inside. Just get the kit. I think Amazon sells them like a 4 kit or a 6 kit. They have light ones that has a camera and a motion sensor. They have doorbell version. Basically, they have anything that you might need for a security camera. Some of the installation. Let's open it up first. Okay, you got the box. Okay, you got the camera. You got some batteries. Okay, you have to use a lithium battery. Okay, Energizer comes with the kit in here. Everything is flew out. Here's the mount, screws, and a little key deal, and I'll show you what that does. So how it shipped was the batteries are in the bottom, 2 screws, okay, and the key deal. So here's your camera. It's got a cellophane on the front. Peel that off. On the back, it says, use the tool included to unscrew the back cover. Open and close. Okay, here's the cellophane. You pop this off. That's a big, fat, flat screw. And you get the tool that they got here. You loosen this up. Okay. They have a USB connection as well, which goes to other devices like the motion camera, I believe. What you do is you basically you download the app, you take a picture of each camera, and you use this QRC code, take a picture of that, whatever they call it. Comes online, it notifies itself as a serial number. You rename this particular camera to what location you want, front yard, backyard, whatever, and it jumps right on your app. The app, if you're not savvy with it, you're going to have to follow directions. There's like a tutorial. It's pretty easy. I figured it out. I'm pretty, I'm okay with figuring that stuff out. But you got, maybe you need some family or members that are better with it. Have them come over and help you. But the most important thing is the usability. And here's your mount. The mount clicks onto the back, and it's got like a little, pivotable thing. So you put 2 screws. People are putting it right into the vinyl siding. They're putting it right into the J-channel, the corners of their houses. They're putting it on decks, underneath decks, anywhere 2 screws catch, and you don't mind having a leak if it, make sure it's not going to leak into your house. But that's the basic overview. This has got night vision. Okay, So the negatives, right? The positives, it's easy to put together. The sync module, this is getting to like a little bit of a negative. The sync module needs to go somewhere plugged in. Okay, they give you the phone, the USB connection that goes to your general purpose outlet for 115 volt, whatever, plug. Plug it in your kitchen, plug it in wherever you have a good Wi-Fi signal, and the cameras are going to be mostly dispersed close to that location. Like, don't put this all the way on the left side of the house and all your cameras are on the right. Get it close to the cameras as you can. If they're all over the house, put it in the center. Keep it around good Wi-Fi. There's a Wi-Fi signal. There's a power signal. This is the Sync Module 2, okay? On this Sync Module, there is the power line, that little guy. Plug it in there. And then they have a USB for an auxiliary storage device. I think it was 100 gig they recommend storage device for this, okay? This sync module is basically talking to your cameras, to your Wi-Fi, and to your cell phone. So the camera checks, something happens, motion, goes to this, goes to your Wi-Fi, goes right to your phone, notifies you on the app, motion detected at this. There's all sorts of settings for the cameras on the app. Really fun. You can do night vision, blah, blah, blah. Now, so far, I haven't told you what the cost is yet. I'm not selling these. I don't work for Blink. When I first started, it was free. The app was free. You just bought the hardware. As the world turns, a couple years go by, now they're charging you a fee for a more smooth running version of the software. So what we did, we went cheap. We bought this sync module with a USB connection so we could hook on local USB storage for your videos. So instead of it going to the cloud to store all your footage, it goes onto this local device, right? And it's on the USB port. So you could take that out, you can put a new one in, you could clear it, whatever, you could save files. Maybe you saw a deer walk in your yard, boom, it's right there. This works okay. There's a free trial when you sign up for 1 month. You're gonna see how great this works. Camera's beautiful, clear, it's a good reaction, it's very easy to work with. After the month is up, I should say, then they're going to ask you if you want to pay. And I think it's something dollars for each device. So if you go out and you bought 4 cameras, it might be $10 a camera. I don't know. You got to look it up. Because that's always changing. But I think it worked out to be like $100 a month because you bought 4 or 5 cameras, doorbell camera. Before you know it, you're spending a lot of money for the cloud and the app. So this device is a one-time purchase. We keep the files on here. We save what we want. We delete what we don't want. We still get notified to our phones. It's just that we're not going to have unlimited video footage that we could save forever, which doesn't really appeal to most people. I think they just want to know who's there, and then they delete once they find out who it is, or maybe they get 10 or 20 different videos up on there, and then eventually they just delete it all off because they don't care. That's what I do. I tend to just forget to turn it off, or maybe something keeps letting it go off, like the UPS guys coming in, and it's going off every 15 seconds. You get a bunch of videos if you don't put your parameters correct. I can go on all day about this little stuff, but sync module, cameras, some of the negatives, right? The cameras work great. They videotape at a distance. It's hard to tell detail. The night vision is not super clear. I think they have upgraded stuff that you can buy extra, read all about it. You know what I mean? You put more money into it, you get what you pay for. I enjoyed the way the app worked when it was during the free trial. I noticed that when it saves the videos now on the sync module local, it doesn't give you a definitive camera. It doesn't tell you exactly what you are getting. And the real-time playability of it was a little bit choppier. So good and bad. So far, it didn't cost us anything to buy these other than the purchase price. It doesn't cost us anything a month. So it's kind of like a bait. You buy it, you want it, you want to do better with it. I still think it's a good value at the purchase price. I think it was like a couple $100. Each camera will tell you a lot of information. It gives you like temperature, Obviously, you can zoom in on the camera. You could talk through each camera, like it said. You could adjust the motion detection sensitivity. They have a backlight, so they're lighting up a space. So, LED light pops up with a white light and it'll shine so you can see that. So if someone's looking around your yard, it sees that. You could turn off individual cameras if you go away and you don't want something to be tipping off, or you want to turn stuff on, or maybe you want to have it in your house, but you don't want the inside to be filming you all the time. You could turn those cameras off. So it's just a little peace of mind that you're going to get notified if there's movement somewhere around your yard, your property. I don't know what the distance is. Basically, keep it inside your house. Not inside your house, but inside the perimeter of your house. If you start going too far up in the woods and out in the yard, I don't think it's going to have the reach that it needs. The battery life on the batteries is pretty good. I haven't changed any of these and I've had them up for a year. So I figure a year's worth for batteries is good. They can't be rechargeable. I think they have to be just lithium batteries. It says wire-free camera runs on two lithium batteries for up to 2 years, depending on temperature and and how often they're turning on. Don't point them at the sun. You will get notified if a bee starts landing on it. It'll start sending you alarms. You can set it up when you're not home. You can turn it on and off when you're not home. It goes through your cell phone, through your Wi-Fi, and that's pretty cool. I thought if you forgot to turn it on, you don't have to be at your house. I'm sure this is probably common for most of these apps for these security camera systems. There's a lot of negative things, people talking about hacking, and you could look inside. Just put it outside. Don't put it in your bathroom. Don't put it under your bed. Put it in a place where you don't want to be watched. So the greenhouse, I put this in the greenhouse, and it tells me the temperature of the greenhouse. It doesn't say it on the face of the camera. You have to go into settings and read about the camera under each individual device, and it'll say temperature at the device is 50 degrees. Oh, well, the temperature in my greenhouse is 50 degrees. Great. That's it. That's a little overview rundown. The app is what it is. Arm, disarm, check each camera. You got a doorbell. It rings on your phone. When the doorbell rings, it does a different tone. Bing bong, You could talk to people through the door, just like the other products like Nest or whatever, Ring. I guess the downfall that I've found after I purchased it, after many years, a couple of years of having it and then not having it, is that you have to pay for this app to get the better service. But the customer service has been good. Every time I call, there's somebody I could talk to. The one sync module wasn't able to update, or there was an issue and I was having a warning, some failure for the sync module. I called up and they told me that the USB zip drive, whatever they call it, they put the thumb drive, they put them in here, they store stuff, that was encrypted or corrupt or whatever. So maybe make sure the one that they send you with this is it looks like a little metal chip, and it pops right in there. They also make a cool bracket that will hold this on the wall with the power cord and your USB thing sitting over your electrical outlet. So this will be covering the outlet. So, it's lit up blue. Put it in the kitchen. Put it by where you feel like you need it to be close to the Wi-Fi. And there's a lot. Look online. You'll see a lot of different things. I don't know. Maybe it took me an hour to put all the cameras in. You might not even want to use screws. You can use, I'm sure, like a self-adhesive double-sided tape, depending on, or something that, if you don't want to put screw holes in your nice stone front yard, whatever, the entrance, it's just a camera, it doesn't have much weight to it. Range, it doesn't really see very far clearly. Like you'll see a deer, like it'll be a far speck. At least with the ones that I got, these models, I don't know what they're called, the model number. It's just a Blink outdoor camera. I'm sure this was 2020. Yeah, this is the most basic kit they got. Camera dimension is 71 by 71 by 31 dimension, I guess millimeters. Video up to 180p HD. Photo 640 by 360. Wireless network they need is a 2.4 gigahertz, always on high-speed internet connection such as broadband, fiber, or DSL. High-speed internet is required. Okay? Battery life, 2 years based on 5,800 seconds of live view. 5,882 seconds. 43,200 seconds of motion-activated recording, and 4,788 seconds of two-way talk. Battery life will vary. Environmental setting accuracy. So, you put on the sensitivity, you put on the length of the clip. So if it gets activated, it might go for 15 minutes. It might go for 5 minutes. It might go for 2 seconds in the reset time. So typically you want it to reset pretty quickly, or you want it to film what it's doing. It's like a deer, a burglar, whatever, a guy walking in and out of the yard. Raccoons. This will wake you up at night. If you put too many of them around your house, you will find animals you didn't know you have. I found a mouse in the greenhouse. Raccoons at my in-laws' house on the garbage can. You will find things. Put it in the wall and look for mice. And then, put it in your attic. And that's the fun part about this. You could take it, walk around, you could put it anywhere you want in the house and it'll work. So just because you pick a location, the camera can be moved anywhere you want. You could put the camera behind the attic because you got a mice problem and you want to go see where the mice is at. Boom. Filming some mice. So thank you guys. And remember, when you put cameras around the house, and you're going to be using them to spy on your family and things that they're saying about you, it's not recommended because nobody's ever going to say nice things in private. That's why it's in private. So don't be weird. Don't be stalker. Don't be watching family members talk trash because they will. I don't like the turkey. The gravy was thin. The turkey was too dry. I had to put the gravy on. The gravy was cold. Lumpy gravy. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys stay this long. 322 subscribers. I call them friends. My friends are watching me. I got 322 friends. God bless.